everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is about fitness. I talk about it all the time. I encourage you guys to be fit, to work on your fitness. So I just wanted to go over some things to help encourage you guys to be fit, to do the things. There's so many different ways you can work on your fitness every day. You don't have to have a gym membership. You don't have to go to a gym and do all the things with the fancy machines or lift heavy weights or anything like that. If you like lifting heavy weights and going to the gym and stuff, great. If you got a home gym, great. I'm not talking to the people that are already into fitness and know what to do and how to do it and stuff like that. I'm trying to encourage people that may not know that much about fitness or how to do it or how to get started or what to do, all the things. So, I always try to empower you guys, and this is part of it. I want you guys to be fit, to be healthy, to be capable. I've said many times in an SHGF scenario, or an event, whatever you want to call it, WROL, Teotihuacan, you know it, everything is going to be more physical. I say this all the time. I hope I'm getting through to you guys, because trust me, it's going to be very important. And it's just important in life in general. The more fit you are, the more physically capable you are, the healthier you are. All this stuff helps you to feel better, be a better person all around. So with that said, some ideas. All right, just around your house, everyday house, apartment, whatever, wherever you live. Items. You can do push-ups anywhere. All you need is ground or the earth. You don't even need the earth. You could be in an airplane or helicopter or whatever and do push-ups. Anyway, you know what I mean. Push-ups. Very easy. You should all know how to do push-ups. And if you don't know how to do any of these exercises I'm talking about, just Google them. Simple explanations on the YouTube or on the Google or whatever. Also, I don't know if I need to apologize, but all the videos in my vehicle when I'm just driving, I would like to do more videos at home with better background, stuff like that, show and tell kind of stuff. But I'll tell you honestly, I film videos when I feel it, when I feel prompted to do so, or an awesome idea pops in my mind. So if I film a lot of videos in my vehicle over like a stretch of time, I apologize for that. I know it's much better to have a nicer background, all this stuff like that. But like I said, I just film videos when I have an awesome idea and I want to get it out there for you guys, when it's fresh in my mind or I feel prompted to do so. So I hope you guys like it. Anyway, common items around the house: push-ups, sit-ups, aka crunches. I prefer crunches. You can do those anywhere. Flutter kicks, leg lifts, bicycles, squats. Squats are where you just stand there, feet shoulder width apart, keep your back straight, lower yourself over your center of gravity down by bending your knees. Don't lean forward, don't lean back. You can injure yourself. Just keep straight up. And body weight, let me tell you, you're like, oh, it's just body weight. I see these guys with squat racks and all this stuff like that. Sure, that's great. But if you're one of the people I'm speaking to, aka very beginner, trust me, body weight will be enough. You can get a good workout with body weight squats. Another one is lunges. That's where you put one foot forward, you lower yourself down where you're off knee, not your back knee, not the one you step forward with, but the back one. You bend that down at a 90-degree angle and touch the floor with it, or right above the floor. You get it. And then alternate, step as you're walking. So you're taking like big steps. Step out, I don't know, maybe 2 feet in front of you, so that when you come down, your front leg forms a 90-degree angle, your rear leg forms a 90-degree angle. You don't want to go too far in your stride or too short in your stride. That will be a good workout, but trust me, that's quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, all those are engaged via that. And these are all simple. Like I said, you can do these kind of exercises almost anywhere. So those are leg exercises. And push-ups or chest exercises, flutter kicks, leg raises, bicycles, and crunches are all some quad, mostly your abs and or your hip flexors. Your hip flexors are the things that between your hips and your legs that engage. So one thing you need to do whenever you're doing sit-ups, crunches, anything like that to work your abs, if you're holding onto a bar and you're doing leg raises all the way up, that's a really good one. What's nice about suspended, hanging from like a pull-up bar or something like that, what's nice about that is you can much more easily take the hip flexors out of the equation. You don't want to be using your hip flexors because then you're not using your abs, you're working your hip flexors, which can get sore and wear yourself out quicker. You need to engage those abs. Your strong core is very important. Another part of your core is your lower back. That's easy also. If you have an elevated bed, you can have, if you have a spouse or a child, it's easy. Have them sit on your feet, lay on your stomach. Well, you're not really laying on your stomach because you'll put your hips right at the edge of the bed. Have somebody sit on your feet or hold your feet down, and then what you do is you do like this, where the bed's right here. Hopefully you can see this, and you lower yourself down like that and back up. So you're layering yourself down, you're raising yourself back up with your lower back, and then down and back up. That's a lower back exercise. So lower back, abs I talked about. If you have a pull-up bar, great. If you don't have one, try to figure out how to get one. You can just get a piece of metal pipe, like a fence pipe from a hardware store, real easy. And then you can, real easy way to do it is over by a doorway, mount brackets like U-shaped or square-shaped brackets or something like that that screw into the wall, heavy-duty ones that screw into the wall. Find the studs on either side of the doorway. Screw these hangers into the studs. You might want to put, well, at least one on each side, of course. Find studs. Make sure you're screwing them in with good heavy-duty screws into the studs. Don't get those little doorway things that hold up onto the doorway. You see fail videos all the time on YouTube of somebody pulling up and they fall off. You're going to get hurt using those. They don't work. I've tried them myself. Yes, I've fallen for it. Like I said, good heavy-duty metal brackets. Screw them into the studs, and then set your metal bar into that. If you have a barbell, like one of those little 1-inch barbells, those work also. You can hook that up in there. And you can just have the brackets on either side of your doorway and then just put the bar up whenever you need it. Or you can use a big, thick, a heavy-duty wooden dowel. As long as it's a big, thick, heavy-duty one. Not a little one that's going to break when you put weight on it. Make sure to hold your weight. More than your weight, obviously, because when you pull up, you're going to be adding more strain to it. Or you can, if you're swinging or pulling really quickly. And then just do pull-ups. Pull-ups are with your hands like this. Grab the bar, shoulder width apart, and you can do wide, you can do narrow grip pull-ups. That works different areas of the muscle group. Pull-ups work your lats, which are the muscles on the side of your back underneath your arms. That's what gives your back width. It helps you pull up anytime you're in a situation where you're pulling up, obviously, thus pull-ups. That's with your hands like this. A chin-up is with your arms like this. That's going to work your back also, but not, it's going to work your back in a different manner, and it's going to engage the biceps more. That's more of a bicep exercise, which is good body weight bicep exercise. If you have the bracket thing with the bar across a door, that is perfect, because if you can't do a full pull-up right off the bat, you may not be able to do a pull-up. That's okay. Don't feel bad that you can't do a single pull-up. You got to start somewhere. So what you do is lower the bar, or whenever you screw this together, you screw it into the wall and you set it up. Have it at a height where your legs can touch the floor. Put your legs down a little bit. Use your legs a little bit to assist you in the pull-up. Not too much. Try to do all the work with your arms, with your lats and your arms and your shoulders. Try to do that. until you build up strength. Like I said, use your legs as little as possible to assist you in the motion. To do like 5 or 10 pull-ups. You know, you'll end up using your legs more and more as you get tired. That's fine. But try to get to 10 pull-ups. Then, as you get stronger, you'll find out that you're using your legs less and less and less. Always use your legs as least possible, least amount of as possible. Build up the strength until you can do a full pull-up. And then all you got to do is tuck your legs, fold your legs behind you, and then do a pull-up. And then if you so wish, you can, you know, unscrew the brackets, put the brackets up higher for a full pull-up, if you choose so. Or you can just keep bending your legs and keep them at the same height. Whatever works for you. All right, that's enough about pull-ups. It's a great exercise. Another one is to work the back, but it engages the lats, but also engages your the muscles in the middle of your back, and works on your back width, the depth of your back, if you're looking for building muscle. But all these things, you need to work all these muscle groups, even if you're only concerned about losing fat. When I started working out, well, not started, I've been working out all my life. Well, for a reason, my wife got pregnant, I fractured my pelvis, I wasn't able to work out for a long time, I gained a bunch of weight. I went up, I'm 5'10", I went up to 194-ish pounds, was my heaviest, with like a 35-inch waist. Then I started working out. I did absolutely, pretty much zero cardio. And I went from 194 down to 156. Zero cardio. So that's, say, 154, say 40 pounds. That's about 40 pounds. So you think, oh, it's 40 pounds of fat. No, it was at least 60 pounds of fat because I gained probably 20 pounds of muscle. Say 50 pounds of fat, 10 pounds of muscle, whatever. I gained really good muscle and I lost really good amounts of fat. It was awesome. Zero cardio, like I said, only weights. And I worked hard, I pushed myself, and I ate right. That's key. You can't just do this while maintaining your bad diet. Diet is key, but this is about working out and fitness portion. I'm not talking about diet right now. So, weights, you can lose weight working out with weights. You can work out with an intensity where your heart rate is elevated by shortening the rest time between your sets. Keep them super short. Do drop sets. A drop set, you can do drop sets, I guess, body weight. Like if you're doing push-ups, do regular push-ups, full push-ups. Then a drop set would be like you do as many of those as you possibly can to failure. And then lower your knees, put your knees on the floor, and then do as many of those as you can until failure. That would be an effective drop set. If you're using weights, what you do is you'd set your weight, you do it until failure for your normal set with the weight. Then you drop 10 or 20 pounds, whatever the exercise is, and then you would do it again until failure with like basically zero rest in between your sets. That gets your heart rate elevated. So you're doing cardio, even though you're not doing cardio. So you can do it with weights. Okay, so I talked about push-ups. Like I said, if you can't do a full push-up, you may not be able to. Don't feel bad about any of this stuff. You will get better. You will build strength. You will improve yourself. So put your knees on the floor. You know, I hate the term, people call them girl push-ups. No, it's not girl push-ups at all. Boys use them, men use them, stuff like that. It's just a secondary position to build your strength up. Like I said, don't feel inadequate, don't feel bad. This is to empower you and to lift you up. You will feel better. You will feel sore also. But I'll tell you what, you will love how you feel once you make this a habit and you get into it as a sustained habit and just have it become part of your life. It will be wonderful. You will feel so awesome, I promise you. You will have more energy, not less energy, even though you're working out and expending energy. You will just feel wonderful, trust me. Okay, so back. I was starting to talk about the back. You can take a towel, like a bath towel, when you use to dry yourself off after a shower, bath, whatever. Open a door. Close the towel in the door with equal lengths. So the rough ends of the towel, the folded end is in the door. Shut the door. or wrap it around the handle on the other side of the door. Put your feet down to block the door from opening, or shut the door if you can. And then what you do is, like I said, put your feet at the door, lean back, grab both an end of the towel in each hand, and then basically pull yourself up to the door using your back muscles. Concentrate on engaging your back muscles. Try not to use your arms. You engage those back muscles. Pull yourself up onto it as far as you can. Crunch those back muscles as hard as you possibly can. And what you do, the more vertical you are, the easier it is. So as you get stronger, start increasing the angle and building that strength. It'll get harder. Do as many as you can. The drop set with that also could be at a steeper angle. Do as many as you can, then lessen the angle. Do as many as you can until failure each time. You don't always have to go to failure. Don't worry about that. You may try not to get a number in your mind though. I don't like that. Like people get a lot of times they get 12 or 8 or 10 in their mind or 20 and they just do that number and then they're done. That's not pushing yourself. That is accomplishing something. Yes, it's better than nothing. But try to do as many as you can, or almost as many as you can. If you leave one more rep on the table, that's okay. I get it. But if you can do it to failure on every exercise, you will see the most improvement in the least amount of time. Okay, so we covered back. Shoulders. That's pretty easy. So next, one of the best shoulder exercises is side lateral raises. That's when you grab something and you lift it out to your side to a 90-degree angle. Something in each arm, and you do both arms at the same time is one way to do it. Not the only way, but you can grab a jug of milk and in each arm, or a gallon of water from your food storage you should have. You can grab a bag of beans or a bag of rice or whatever is the appropriate amount of weight for you, and just lift them out straight out to your sides at a 90-degree angle. Don't go over 90 degrees because that'll start injuring your rotator cuff. Go to 90 degrees, then slowly lower it. Also, these exercises should be done, the way you should perform them is you should do the engagement portion, whether it's the pull up, the pull or the push, or whatever it is that is engaging that muscle. You should do that fairly quickly, not too quickly where you're jerking around, but do it in a quick fluid motion. Stop, hold it for a count of 1 or 2 at least, maybe 3, and then slowly lower or raise, whatever it is, going back to the original rest position by a count of at least 2, 3, maybe even 4. Slowly, resisting it at all the time. It's a really good way to do it. Another good way to mix it up a little bit is to do half sets or half reps. That's where you start halfway up and then you complete the motion. You only go down halfway. Complete the motion down halfway. That's a way to mix it up. Don't do only that or only full motion. Mix it up a little bit of both. Maybe alternating sets of doing that. Or every other one during your set, do half motion, full motion, half motion, and full motion. Whatever. These are just a lot of ideas. You don't have to do them all at once. You can do one idea for a while, then mix it up. Because you've got to always be shocking your muscles, because that leads to muscle growth. What does muscle growth do? The more muscle you build, the more calories you build, the more fat you burn. And the better you'll feel, and the stronger you'll be, and the more capable you'll be. Okay, so back. We did that. We were in shoulders now, sorry. Side laterals, front raises. Another one you can do that engages your front lats, your front delts, your front deltoids, in front of your tops of your shoulders here. Just grab your weights, whatever they are, raise them out in front of you. You can do one arm, you can do 2 arms at the same time. Just raise them straight out in front of you to a 90-degree angle, using the same concepts I talked about. And your side laterals also, out to the side, you can do 1 arm at a time or 2 arms at a time. If you're doing 1 arm, grab an object with your offhand, whichever arm is your offhand. They say if you only have 1 weight, you can do it that way. Same with your front raises. Your rear delts, a good way to do them is to do face pulls. Get that towel, put it in the door at a higher angle, so it's even with your face. Grab them on either side, pull it towards you like this and try to engage those rear delts. Concentrate on the rear delts. Try not to engage any other muscle groups because you're trying to hit those specifically. That'll help you get the completely rounded shoulders. And I know I'm kind of talking from like the bodybuilder aspect because that's kind of what I'm into. I thought about, tossed around the idea for a while about getting into natural bodybuilding. And you can see me, I'm not huge. Natural bodybuilding isn't the huge guys. Those guys are all on roids. They're all on steroids. If they say they aren't, they're lying. You can get you can get big, big enough, but you're not going to get disgusting huge naturally. Natural bodybuilding is all about having a well-portioned, muscled, yet really lean, cut, ripped look. So I may still do it, I don't know. Anyway, doing that as a competition, be a competitive bodybuilder. I don't know. That's not really high priority. High priority is getting prepared for what's coming. So anyway, I apologize if I'm talking about this kind of from bodybuilder aspect. I'm trying not to. But hitting all the muscles and getting a well-rounded shoulder, whereas that look may not be important to you, the overall strength and ability of your body to perform properly and to use all the muscles to not have one muscle overpowering the others, to be well balanced is very important. You don't want one muscle overpowering the others because then the other weak muscles will be weaker and it'll lead to injury and lots of other things that you just don't want. So shoulders, that pretty much covers shoulders for body weight. There's some other things you can do that, but anyway, that's good enough for now. Biceps. Bands, if you have those stretchy bands, put them under your feet and just do curls like this. Grab your palms up, curl, and then you can do your palms straight. That's called a hammer curl. Hammer curls work the muscle underneath your bicep. And I'm not all technical. It's as far as all the scientific names. What that does is it builds up. It builds up. And people are like, oh, that's not as important because that's not the muscle that's big and you see. Well, I'll tell you what, as you build that muscle, it pushes up on the muscle above it, which most people think of as the bicep, but it's bi, as in two. There's two heads, the one underneath and the one above. The one underneath also helps you get the width, good arm width. So anyway, that builds up strength and it pushes up, which makes the other one bigger or look bigger. So do both. Same thing, or you can do the stretchy bands. You can do the towel in the door, low, and angle yourself back and just pull yourself up like that using your biceps. Your biceps are these muscles in your arms where it flexes and be like, oh yeah, look at my guns. That's what I'm talking about. Those are like one of the features you see guys at the gym where they have huge arms, they have tiny little legs, and they're just not portioned, but they got these big arms because I think girls want the big arms. No. From what I know to be true with women, they want the well-rounded look. And actually, wide shoulders, glutes, and abs are some of the more attractive features when it comes to men. But it's all different according to the women. But and working out and getting ripped and stuff like that, getting in really good shape, what's it all about? Well, for us as preppers, it's all about the ability to perform. But if you're going for the aesthetically pleasing thing, I'll be honest with you, it's all about looking good naked. It is what it is, So, anyway, biceps, stretchy bands, arm pull, or towel in the door. Any object you can grab, that gallon of milk, that gallon of water, whatever it is, work yourself. Start off with low weights. Again, don't get discouraged. It's okay if you can only do a 5 or 10 pounder. That's fine, no big deal. You will get stronger, you will feel better, you will improve. Keep your head up, stay positive. This is all about staying positive. Don't get down on yourself. Also, if you miss a workout day, let it go. If you eat poorly one day, let it go. Just keep going. Don't quit. Let it go. Even if you miss a week, get right back into it as soon as you can. Get yourself motivated. It's all about motivation, positivity. I love it. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but I love this stuff. I live for this stuff. This stuff just, oh man, it gets me going. I love working out. I love how it makes me feel. I love encouraging and empowering others. I would probably be a really good personal trainer. And I would be interested in doing that someday, maybe. I don't know. My wife's a certified personal trainer, although she doesn't work in the field. She's not able to due to having, you know, lupus. It's pretty debilitating. But anyway, biceps. Okay, triceps. Triceps are real easy to do. You can do bench dips. If you have stairs, it's a little bit more difficult. If you have any kind of raised surface that's higher than stairs, what you do is you just sit down on it. You put your palms next to your butt on the surface behind you, and then basically you raise yourself up, and then you lower yourself with your butt and your back and stuff like that in front of whatever object it is. You keep your elbows tucked in. That's important. Keep your elbows tucked in. So you're working this muscle back here. That's your tricep. 3 heads, tri. So there's the center, there's the inner, and there's the outer heads. So there's different ways to hit them. Wider, narrower, lots of different ways. What am I talking about? You can even use the kitchen counter. What I do a lot of times, I'll get up on the kitchen counter like that. I will set a bar stool the appropriate distance out so I can put my feet on the bar stool. And then I will just lower myself down, do a bunch of dips like that. I think you should probably be able to do them even without cheating. But if you need to cheat, get an elevated surface and keep your feet on the floor. Because the more angle you are, the easier it'll be. The more you get like this, the harder it'll be. So figure out what works for you. You can use a chair, you can use a kitchen counter, you can use the side of your bed. There are so many different I use the side of my porch sometimes. It's a raised porch. There's so many different things you can use to do those. They're called dips. If you have anything where you can make like a set of parallel bars that are about shoulder width apart, that's a regular dip. Get up in them, raise them up, hold on to them, and lower yourself. Okay, so if you are straight up and down doing this, you will engage your triceps mostly. The further forward you lean, you will start engaging more biceps. You'll use triceps also, but that's a good bicep workout for body weight if you want another option for bicep. If you have parallel bars like that, or you can make them. Triceps, let me see, also another good one, if you have bands, you can hook the end in the door. You can, another thing, put the end in the door, tie a knot in it so it doesn't slip out, and come flip it flying back and hit you in the back of the head. And then what you do is you face away from the door, you put your hands over your head, you mount it high, and then you basically go like this, and you pull forward, stretching like that. Lean over so you don't hit yourself in the head. Do tricep overhead extensions. Another thing is you can hook it lower in the door and just raise up and like that. I can't show you full motion, but raise it up like that. Another thing you can do is if you have something hanging, you can hook your band over it, and then you grab the ends and you can pull down like this. It's hard to show you, but pull down that motion. Remember, keep your elbows tucked at all times if you're working your triceps. So triceps, biceps, chest, back. We did abs. We did lower back. We did legs, glutes, stair steppers. Walk up and down the stairs. Or find an object like that you can step up onto. Step like a chair. Step up onto it. Stand up straight. Lower yourself. Then alternate legs. Do the other leg. Then switch back and forth, back and forth. That's a really good glute exercise. So, calf raises for your calves. All you gotta do is stand there, hold on to something and balance yourself if you need to. And just raise your body up using your calves. Raise up onto your toes, balls of your feet, and then back down. Same thing. Really easy. You can work them different by keeping your feet out straight, or like this together, or you can put them out like a V, or you can put them in like this. That works at different areas of your calves because there's different heads to the calves. Same thing. Then there's cardio. Jump rope, running, walking, hiking, backpacking, rucking. I mean, gosh, there's so many different things. Bicycling, swimming, rowing. They're almost all cardio. You can just find somewhere. You can go for a walk almost anywhere. You can walk up and down stairs. there's so many different ways to do cardio. I don't think I really need to explain that to you guys. If you want to mix in cardio, sure, go for it. Alternate days, or do, like an upper body workout one day, then do a lower body workout the next day, then do some cardio, then do lower body, or upper body, lower body cardio, an alternate, or whatever kind of combination like that you can do. You can do upper body cardio, lower body, upper body cardio, lower body, whatever it is. Just have some kind of system that works for you, fits in your schedule. You can get a really good workout in if you have this high intensity I'm talking about. Don't take breaks, long breaks between sets. Keep the heart rate up. You can do a good workout in 20 minutes. I've done it before lots of times. 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, a little bit better. If you can do 40, 45, great. The longer you can do, the better, to a point. I wouldn't say do more than 45 minutes, definitely not an hour starting off. Start off with a good 20-minute workout. You can always add time later as your body feels it. And listen to your body. If you start feeling like a strain somewhere, like a muscle or something like that, back off. Take it easy. Don't do that exercise for a while. Just back off of that body part for a week or so. It's not going to hurt you. There's plenty of other body parts you can work out. Like I say, stay positive, do the things. Fitness every day, please make it a habit, make it part of your life. I know this is a long video, but I hope it's a really good, encouraging, uplifting topic, and I hope this helps you guys. I really want you guys to be fit. Fitness, I love fitness. It's part of my life. So I hope you like the video. If you do, please subscribe, hit the like button, check out my other videos, share my videos, comment in the comments section. Let me know what you're thinking, how you like the video, any comments, any additional information. There's tons of information out there. I'm not, Jeff Cavalier of Athlean X. I'm just a guy doing the things, and I've been working out for a long time, prepping for a long time. So I love you guys so much. Stay positive, prep a little every day. Make prepping fun. You will start enjoying this, I promise you. You will enjoy working out if you just make it, you get into the habit. And after a month or so, stuff like that, you will start enjoying it, really enjoying it, looking forward to it. It'll help you feel better, and you just won't feel as good when you don't work out. So I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.